Like, oh my God, no. Everything was going great so far. What is happening? Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel, and in this video I am going to be reviewing my Carnival 2023 experience playing with Yuma. The reason why I'm doing this is because I have a lot of people that are interested in coming to Carnival, so stick around. I'm going to share some tips with you guys on how to get to Trinidad for Carnival, how to prepare for Carnival, and I'm going to share my experience with Yuma. And so yeah, let's get right into it. And last year in June, I decided that I was going to participate in Carnival. I always do, I rarely ever miss Carnival, but I was very excited for 2023 Carnival because our last Carnival was in 2020. So of course, we miss Carnival a lot. I played with Yuma before, but when I played with Yuma back in 2020, it was a last minute thing and I made my own costume. I played with them in 2020. I had an okay time because there was a lot of factors that was affecting my Carnival, and Yuma had nothing to do with it, okay? I decided that I will try playing with Yuma again. So I went to the band launch back in June. I pre-registered and everything like that. And I decided to go with Yuma. And of course, I chose which costume I was going to wear. I chose all of that in advance. And I believe that I paid the last installment for my costume in October. From registering for the costume, the process was easy and the customer service was really, really good.
Yeah, you can you get it back.
Okay guys, we are at Yuma and Olia, watch the best treatment now. Olia, watch the best treatment now, Olia, watch.
Rain falling, we buying time, we're killing time.
Okay, and this is a lovely Tanya. Because I remember going in, my sister is on the curvier side, so we had to go into the mass camp, which we did, and to see what the costumes look like, and we asked our questions, and the lady was super sweet. I think her name was Tanya, and I think she's one of the CEOs of Yuma, and the staff was very nice, very friendly, really nice people. So I even got my cousin to join, so it was 3 of us that played mass with Yuma this year in 2023. So far everything is good, no issues at all. They were replying to emails as quickly as they could because Yuma is a pretty big band, and there was this one time I had to wait about a couple days, about 3 days before I got a response. But they try to get to you as soon as possible. When you message them on Instagram, they get back to you literally in less than an hour. And sometimes if you tag them, they would repost your story, which is good. Really nice people, great vibes all around. No issues until when it was time to pick up the costume. The costume was was easy enough. Finding the location was easy enough. It took about 2 hours, which is normal when you're collecting costumes in Trinidad. Just so you all know, this is pretty normal. So anyways, yeah, because it's on my account. You all know I'm running errands when you'll see me with this outfit. Oh my God, I repeat this outfit so many times because it's so comfortable and I love it. When it was time to get my sister's costume, because again my sister is a curvier girl and she's pretty heavy in the chest, the bra size was the wrong size, and I was like, oh my God, no. Everything was going great so far. What is happening? So the customer service reps were pretty nice. They calmed us down and they told us that they're gonna get in touch with the designer and everything, and they're gonna fix it. So which is good because we collected the costume on Monday, which was a week before Carnival. They told us to go pick up the costume the Wednesday, which is 2 days after, and we did, and it wasn't ready. So we're like, oh my God. I was getting impatient at this point. So anyways, they were like, we're really sorry, because I guess it was some kind of communication thing. They apologized and they said they were really sorry and we'll get in touch with the designer, etc. Which they did, and the designer got in touch with me. He called me on my phone. So I have his number, and he hand delivered the correct bra to my home, which I thought was really nice. It was such a personal touch, and I really appreciate that. And I felt like, that gesture just, made the whole, that negative part of the experience. It just felt like, it was nothing. It was just like a little, a little bump.
Belt. That's the belt? Okay.
Again, the whole process of ordering the costume from the band launch, dealing with the customer service, talking to the representatives. At one point, I even changed my costume because when my first choice was in the section Aura, and I decided to change my mind, and I decided to play in Rosie. And again, the process was very easy. Like, I had no issues at all. Customer service is pretty good. No issues whatsoever. This is my experience, okay? The only issue I had was the, collecting of the custom bra, and it was fixed in just a couple days, and the designer himself delivered the bra to my home, which I thought was, very nice of him. So anyways, let's get into Carnival Monday and Tuesday. So, Carnival Monday came around. And we met at the meeting point at 10 a.m. and we got there early because this is my first time playing Monday Mass, because usually I only play Tuesday. I play Juve. When I play Juve, I'm too tired to go out on the road on Monday. Monday was fun. It was more relaxed. It's not like, Mondays are more relaxed day. So, you wear whatever you want. You don't wear your costume on Monday because your costume is for Tuesday. Okay, Monday is all about vibes and fun, and Tuesday is all about presentation. All right.
Who is causing trouble on the road?
On Monday, they left the meeting point, like, I think it was almost 1 p.m. I don't know why they left that late, but it is what it is. But we were still having fun while we were there waiting. There was music playing, and we were able to get drinks, etc. Then we crossed to the stage, the Soca Drum. They did not cross the Savannah on Monday. They crossed the Savannah on Tuesday. Monday, we crossed the Soca Drum. We went to the lunch stop. I ordered fish, so our line wasn't very long. We got food very quickly, and they had like other treats there, like you can get like energy drinks, and I even got snow cone, and you can get water. There was no alcohol at the lunch stop. Okay, so everything was fun. Everything was great. Monday I had no issues with Monday. The only issue I had was they kind of locked off the drinks kind of early, but I don't know. Maybe that's the normal time. Again, I never played Mass on Monday. I've never played Mass on Monday, and then I'm not a huge drinker. My cousin is the one that wanted to drink, so if it wasn't for him, I would not have noticed that they closed up the bar early. But anyways, I do not know this is something normal. I do not know this is going to affect your experience or whatever. But get your drinks. Make sure make sure you have. What I would recommend? I would recommend you carry like a tiny little flask or something just in case. But you should be able to get drinks. There's a lot of people there, and there's a lot of crowd and everything like that. So I don't know what was the issue with locking off drinks so early. That was weird. Then Tuesday came. The food on Monday was okay, but I felt like the food on Tuesday was a lot better. There was a lot more people on the road. Everyone came out in their costume. My backpack was so big and so heavy. I felt like the backpack felt like one of those traditional style backpack. That's how I know this guy is a true wire bender, y'all. Anyways, after I crossed the stage at the Savannah, I had to get rid of it. Like, I took the pictures, and I was gonna throw it away, but we gave it away to someone, and the person was very happy for it. At least someone else got use out of the backpack. But the backpack was pretty heavy, and it was wide. Like, it was a struggle to get that backpack inside the car. you need a bigger vehicle than a car to carry that backpack. So you know, in just in case you want to play with Yuma in the future, just keep that in mind. Well, not Yuma, just play mass in general, any band. Keep that in mind. Try to get a taller backpack instead of a wide backpack, because I felt like, you know, it was just too much, but it was so beautiful. You all saw the pictures, and oh my god, it was gorgeous. So again, on Tuesday, the music was good. The only thing that really sucked was that my feet hurt so bad. And you know, on Monday I wore comfortable shoes, but you know, my feet still hurt because I don't care what nobody say, no shoes is designed for running and jumping and dancing on the road for hours for 2 days. I don't think there's a shoes in the world that is designed for that. Okay, so my feet really hurt. So by the time I got to Carnival on Tuesday, my feet was still hurting from the day before. And you know, we did a lot of walking, and it just, my sister left early because you know, she left right after lunch because her feet was hurting so bad. So that was the only thing. That has nothing to do with Yuma, but I felt like, you know, if my feet didn't hurt that bad, I would have enjoyed myself even more. So I guess how I would rate Yuma, I would rate Yuma, the experience of Yuma, an 8 out of 10, because I had a great time. The service was good, the music was good, the vibes was good, and everything. But yeah, I think 8 out of 10 is pretty good experience at Yuma. So now let's move on to tips on getting to Trinidad for Carnival. If you have never been to Trinidad Carnival, or you have never been to a Caribbean Carnival, this is the advice that I will give you, and this is coming from someone that lives here. You should also consult with someone that lives outside of Trinidad, that have traveled to Trinidad for Carnival. Okay, so first things first, you have to prepare way in advance. Getting to Trinidad for Carnival is difficult. It's not easy to get to Trinidad for Carnival because them rooms, them flights be booked up months in advance. Okay, like you literally should look at booking your ticket literally right after Carnival. Okay, book your ticket first. Don't get your costume first, book your ticket first, because if you don't, you're gonna end up paying $1,000, $1,500, maybe even $2,000 to get to Trinidad. So book your flight as early as possible, and if you're lucky, you may be able to get a flight that may cost you $600 if you're lucky. All right, $600-700. That's a pretty good price, because you come into Trinidad during peak season. Carnival is our peak season. It really is. Book your ticket right after Carnival. All right. Second thing is, you have to go follow some mass bands that in Trinidad. Follow them on social media so you will know when they are having their band launch. Okay, so the popular bands in my countries are, of course, Yuma, Tribe, Bliss, Ronnie and Caro, Hearts. These are just some bands off the top of my head. There are some bands that are smaller that are a lot cheaper, but the popular bands are the ones that I just listed. So go follow them on social media and wait for when they announce when is their band launch. Band launch season is when they introduce their costume collection. Okay, there's usually a theme, and there are different costumes and different sections. You choose whichever section you want. You get on the website when it's time. Try to pre-register, because if you pre-register, that means that, you know, you get, like, you know, first preference. You get a discount on your costume. Not much, but you know, it's still something. I think I got about $150 discount on my costume. So then you go and you pay your first installment. I think the first installment is about 50%. I believe it's 50%. Yes, you pay 50% down payment on your costume. Okay, but before you do that, you have to decide what do you want. Okay, so the costume is basically the base. All right, the bra, panty, armbands, whatever. Okay, but then you have add-ons. The add-ons is the backpack and feathers and stuff like that. The add-ons you have to pay extra for that. Do I recommend getting add-ons? Well, that depends. If you want to look good on the road and you want to look pretty, or maybe you just appreciate the artistry of, you know, the Carnival backpacks or whatever, then definitely go get it. But if you're one of those girls that like to rock out and you want to free up or whatever, don't get the add-ons. Or if you do get an add-on, get a small one. Like, please do not get the big ass one that I got. Okay, I'm extra, I can't help myself, so I would probably always get a feather backpack. That's just me, I can't help it. The add-ons are extra, and then they will give you a certain time to pay off for the add-ons, because I remember when I registered with Yuma, they told me that I paid for it in June, and they told me that I had to finish paying it off in October, by the end of October. So by October 31st, I had to pay the balance for my costume. If you are getting a costume without add-ons, then you can literally pay like up until the last month before Carnival. Okay, some bands will even let you pay the last installment on collection day. When I paid my monthly in my first installment, the monthly installment is whatever you want to pay. So one time I paid like $100, the other time I paid like $300 until I finished paid it off. Okay, so you can go at your own pace. Right, now let's talk about accommodations. Now, accommodations can be very expensive, so again, you have to book in advance. If you have family, get in touch with your family and tell them you're coming for Carnival, and tell them that you would like to stay with them. Don't just go to your family or your friend and just freeload. Okay, maybe buy them a fed ticket or something. Show them that you appreciate them, because I'm telling you, the accommodations is expensive. Like the hotel rooms that usually go for like $150 or $200, they can go up, they can start at $700 US a day. Okay, so if you don't have friends or you don't have family, okay, try to get an Airbnb, or try to travel with some friends so that your accommodation will be cheaper. And try to book through a concierge service, because if you go up on the hotel website and you try to book, you're not going to get through. You're not going to get a room. You have to go through a concierge service. Okay, so remember that. Okay, and find a concierge service that is also, you can get a concierge service that also provide your costumes and your fed tickets. But if you're going to choose your own costume on your own, just pay for the fed tickets and the room. All right, some people came on a cruise, and this is like the cruise that came in this year was the first time that this happened. Okay, so you board a cruise in Barbados, so you know your tickets are going to be cheaper, and the cruise will leave Barbados and come to Trinidad just in time for the Carnival. You get out there, you go out, you go to the fairs, you go and you join the parade and everything like that, and you just go back into the boat on your room. So you can also look into that. Start working out at least 2 months before Carnival, because Carnival is not for the weak. You are going to be on your feet in the hot sun for hours for 2 days. Okay, the parade is 2 days. Okay, so get in the gym, start doing that aerobics or Zumba or whatever, and get yourself ready and fit to be on that road for Carnival, because you will get tired and it's going to take you a long time to recover. Even though I was exercising a little bit, it took me 2 days to fully recover, because I'm still in pain. Like I have like this bruise here for my backpack. I have another bruise here because I didn't put any foam in my backpack. I didn't get time to do it. My mistake. And I have a bruise on my lower back here. Okay, so you know, there's that. But you know, you gotta be prepared, because you're gonna be bruised, you're gonna be sore, and it's not easy, girl. All right. Anyways, if you don't know anybody in Trinidad and you're new, please be careful. Don't drink too much. Don't get drunk. You know, just practice caution, because you are in a foreign country. Okay, and there are a lot of people around. You just be careful. Get comfortable shoes. All right, and listen, if you want to take cute pictures, you can get shoes, like you can put on some heels and some cute little boots, and you can take all your pictures and your cute little videos for your reels and stuff like that on Instagram. You can do that, but when you're done, put on some comfortable shoes before you hit the road, because your feet will die if you don't wear comfortable shoes. I'm telling you. Okay. And I don't know if there's anything else that I forgot to mention. All I can say is just try to have fun. If you don't like soca music, girl, don't come. Just don't come, because when you get to Carnival, all you're gonna hear is soca music. That's all you're gonna hear. Okay. So I recommend that you start listening to soca music. Listen to the soca music mix on YouTube to get yourself familiar with the music before you come. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all the tips that I have. Thank you for watching, and I guess I'll see you all in another video. I'll see you all next year in 2024 with my other Carnival video, because I only do this once a year, y'all. This is not a Carnival content channel. I just do this every year. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in another video. Bye.